Hi guys, so for any of you who are new, my name is Ashley. My Pilates is on the fusion side. It's more like a sculpt Pilates, but I am a person who will drag in anything that inspires me in fitness. But for tonight's workout, we're gonna be focused on chest and triceps. I'm gonna be utilizing 5-pound dumbbells as well as 12s, and I may use 15s, we'll see. But otherwise, let's get started. I'm doing a warm up tonight and just a quick cool down at the end. But the warm up is definitely part of the workout, as most of you know. So let's get started with walkouts. Oh, and I have a weighted vest on. This one I think is either 6 or 8 pounds. I think it's 6. And then I have ankle weights on. Those are just extra credits if you want them. And if not, let's get started with just your dumbbells and of course a mat. So standing up nice and tall, we're just gonna slowly roll down the front of those thighs, nice stretch, and walk it out. You can just stop at this point and then just exhale, walking it back. Little shoulder roll at the top. And if you want, you can add in. So I like to add in an extra credit push-up at the bottom here, and then really focus on pulling that belly button in, pressing through those palms, activating that chest. But the push-up is extra credit. So if you're just getting started, we are gonna be getting in push-ups, but they're more modified. So these are the push-ups that we're getting in, just basic. And then we'll weave in some modified ones after. Pressing up, pulling that belly button in, and roll it up. Again, let's get a few more like that. I always kind of think about each time you're walking through, each round, each rep. Try to get a little stronger. Just being really intentional with that warm up. Trying to get as much activation as you can. Nice and controlled. Nice activation in that chest and those abs. Again, let's get 3 more right here. A little stronger each time. Nice job. And a good way to progress it is definitely to invest in a vest. Invest in a vest. You don't have to go super heavy to start off with. 6 pounds will definitely add a challenge to it. Gets you sweating a little earlier, a little quicker, and it helps to get those muscles nice and toned. So last one right here. Walk it back. Nice job. So when we come out to this next plank, we're gonna stay there. So we're not gonna walk it back up. We're gonna remain in this plank position. You can drop down your knees if you need to. You can drop down to those forearms and toes. You just wanna make sure your hips aren't up too high and you don't want them sagging down. So if you feel tension in that lower back, you're probably dropping your hips too far, but you don't want to be up so far that you're not feeling those abs. So just kind of middle ground. Pull that belly button in and breathe through it. Let's get 30 seconds starting now. Abs in. Now, if you need a little recovery, if you're brand new to doing planks, just do what you can. If you need to, you can drop down to those knees. You can also go back into down dog. Just kind of figure out what works best. I would encourage you, if you can, do down dog because you're still going to be activating that upper body. Gaining endurance. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down dog. Nice stretch here. Down dog knee taps. So you're just going to take those knees down and then back up. As you're coming down with those knees, focus on pulling that belly button in. and up. Just engage those abs, and then that nice stretch at the top. Keep going. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. Dropping down to those knees. This is where we're getting into some more push-ups. So we're gonna do active child pose push-ups. If you've taken my classes before, these are old news. We do this pretty much every single class. So you're gonna tuck your toes under, rock those hips back, and then we're just seesawing forward into that push-up. If you wanna make this more intense, you can kind of push off a little bit more explosively. Those arms are your brakes. Those arms and that chest. You can also slow it down. And you can also make it a partial. If you're still building on that push-up, you can just kind of modify by just going down a little ways. Focus on that 90 degree. 90 degree with that arm. Arms in. I haven't been counting. Are we on like 27 at this point? Probably close to that 15 mark. We'll say 4 more right here. 4. Abs in the whole time now. 2. And last one right here. Nice job. Down dog here. Down dog into alternating lunges or step forwards. So you're just gonna step that foot forward. Nice stretch here. Take it back and switch. Abs to step it forward. Nice stretch as you take it back. Modification here will be to drop down to those knees and just step it forward. Either way though, thinking about your core as you're lifting that leg up, stepping forward, think about utilizing those abs. Let's get 5 more right here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. When you step it forward, you're going to keep it there. Same hand as the foot that's forward, up towards the sky. Nice twist. So you're just opening up towards that knee. If you can't see your knee, switch sides. Slowly lower that hand, lowering that back knee. I'm going to go quickly through these, not as many reps as we normally do. We're going to sky reach here. Hands come down, and you're going to kick this leg back. So you're just stepping forward. Now, I always go off to the side a little bit here. It helps with balance, but mostly I just do it for the flow. You have a lot more space when you have that leg off to the side. 2 more right here. So just a little off to the side. Hands come down, and then you're kicking back into that glute. Open up that chest, activate that back, and kick back. Last one right here. Open up that chest, hands come down, and kick back. And there's a little push-up in there, but it's just a little baby one. Okay, back to that push-up, 15. So tucking those toes under, rocking those hips back. Seesaw into that push-up. Again, taking modifications if you need here, making it a partial, or you can slow it down or speed it up. 10 more right here. Last 8. Abs in the entire time. Give me 6. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Back to that down dog. Step it forward that other foot. A nice twist. Open towards that knee. Slowly lower that hand, lowering that back knee. And again, I'm keeping my stance a little bit off to the side. We're going to reach for the sky. Hands come down. Kick into that glute. So wide with that stance allows, it helps with balance. So if your balance is something you're struggling with, just step out a little bit more off to the side. Slow it down. But I like the flow of just having plenty of space for those hands. Nice job. Last two. Get that glute. Opening up that chest. Last one right here. Kick back into that glute. Nice job. Okay, so we're gonna go into down dog. Down dog, plank. Modification here is a drop to those knees. You're gonna control it down. You're gonna lift into Superman, tuck those elbows back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna hold those elbows back. You're gonna plant those hands by your chest/underarms halfway up. So focus on the triceps here. So don't let the elbows flail out to the side. You want them pinched back, scraping your ribs. Halfway up, right back down. I don't want you coming all the way up. Don't lock those elbows. Just kind of like that halfway point. Still a slight bend in those elbows, gazing slightly in front of you. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice job. Tuck those toes under, or you're gonna bend back, so going up from those knees, and then straighten back into that down dog. Okay, otherwise I'm keeping it on my toes here. Modification is to drop down to your knees to come up and down into that push-up. So down dog, plank. You're gonna control it down. Lift into that super and tuck those elbows back. Nice pinch in those shoulder blades. 3, 2. Last one, hold. Plant those palms halfway up. 10 here. Abs in. Just gazing slightly in front of you. Elbows should be scraping the ribs. Don't let them flail off to the side. 3, 2, and last one. Push it back up. Down dog. Let's just get 2 more here. Not too bad. Down dog. Plank. Control. Lift. Tuck those elbows back for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it in. Plant those palms halfway up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. Abs in. Keep those elbows tucked. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice job. Press back up. Down dog. Last one here. Plank. Control. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Plant those palms halfway. 5 or 10, sorry. 9, 8, 7, 6. Abs in. 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Push back into child's pose, prayer pose. Nice stretch here. Awesome job. Okay, so we're gonna start the work. I am going to go medium with this. We're gonna go into a tricep kickback. I'm gonna go with my 12-pound, but you can definitely go lighter here. If you feel like you want a little warm-up round, that is totally fine. You can go lighter here. So what we're gonna be doing is you're gonna go, right hand has your weight. The left leg is going to lift into a nice little butt lift position. You're gonna freeze in that position. And the right arm is gonna lift and hold that row. Okay, and as I kick back, I'm gonna straighten that leg. So the arm and the leg straighten together. Nice and controlled. Abs in. And if this is too much, you can just take the leg out of it and just focus on that tricep kickback. Okay, we have a total of 15 here. I'm gonna guess we have about 8 more. 8, 7, abs in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Weight goes down. So this leg is gonna remain working. We're just gonna extend that leg off to the side, adding in some full body here. We're gonna get some rainbows in. So all you're gonna do is trace it. High on the way in, high on the way out. So just tracing that rainbow. Abs in. And you want to make sure you're getting high on the way in. And then when you tap, you're coming back up and getting that height as you come back to that starting position. Abs in the whole time here. 7 more. Nice job, you guys. Last 6. 5. High on the way in, high on the way out. So close, last 3. Abs, 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 nice and high. 2. And last one right here. Nice work. So all we're gonna do is switch to the other side. First side was probably a little more intense than the second side. Second side has had a little break for those arms. So we went right into working arms, 2 more working arms. Okay, right leg, butt lift, holding that position. Left hand, pull back into that row and kick. 15, or extend. 10 here. 8. 5. 4. 3. 2. Nice. Weight goes down. That leg goes off to the side. High on the way in, high on the way out. Tracing that rainbow. Abs engaged all the way through. It's one of the things I like so much about rainbows is they're so full body. Those arms, that chest, that back, glutes and abs, everything's getting a little attention here. Nice work. Past that halfway point. Last 7. Don't get lazy. High on the way in, high on the way out. Last 5. 4. 3. So good. Last one. You got it. Nice job. Child's pose, prayer pose. Quick little breather here. Okay, so we're going back to the beginning, except there's just a little tiny tweak to the second part. So when I say back to the beginning, we're going back to, you just have 4 of them though. Down dog, plank. Modification again is to take it to your knees. Coming all the way down. You're gonna tuck those elbows back for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And I'm gonna have you go back with those arms and sweep forward. So you're coming back, tuck those elbows back. And then we're gonna straighten those arms out. Get that tricep. 2 more. Just 5 here. Last one. Nice job. Push back. Down dog. So 3 more like that. So 5 and 5. So down dog, plank, control. Lift into Superman, tuck back for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold in, straighten, and sweep. 2. Abs in. Last 2 right here. And last one. Push back. And down dog. Just 2 more right here. You're almost there. Down dog, plank, control. Lift, 5, 4, 3. Abs in. 2. Beautiful. Hold, extend, and sweep. 2, 3. Last two. And last one. Pull it in, push. Nice job, you guys. Last one. Down dog. Plank. Control. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Sweep. Nice job. 2 more. Last one. Push back up. Finish it. Plank. Control. Lift. Just 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Extend. 1, 2. Abs in. 3, 4. Last one. Pull in and just push back into child's pose, prayer pose. Nice stretch here. Good little breath. Okay, we're going back to that first move. Tricep kickback. Again, you can go lighter here. You can go heavier here. You just want to find the happy sweet spot. You want to be challenged. Okay, right hand has your weight. Left leg, butt lift. This one's holding that row. 15. Abs in. 10 here. 8. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. Weight goes down. Opposite, or the leg goes out towards the side. Trace that rainbow. High on the way in, high on the way out. Nice job. Abs in. Reps here are 15. You're already 5 in. Last 9. 8 more. Tracing that leg, high on the way in, high on the way out. Last 5. Nice and strong here. Last round of these. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job, guys. So just switching sides, roll that weight over. Last time through with these, okay? Butt lift, hold it, row, kick back. Just straightening that leg and the arm. And again, if you need to modify, you can take the leg out and just focus on the tricep kickback. 10 here. 8. 6. Abs in, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Weight down, leg off to the side, high on the way in, high on the way out. Last time through with these. Nice and controlled. Belly button kissing the spine the whole time through here. Almost. Last 8. 7. 6 more. Make them good. 4. 3. 2 more. And last one. Beautiful job, you guys. I don't know about you, but I'm already sweating. Down dog or child's pose, prayer pose, whatever feels good. If you're in down dog, come down into prayer pose. And we're just gonna walk those hands to the left, lean your hips to the right. Nice little stretch here. And then repeat on that other side. Walk your hands to the right, lean your hips to the left. Awesome job, you guys. All right, so got some nice, good, full body. I'm gonna be utilizing my light set here. If you like being standing better for this, feel free. I'm gonna keep it to just like kneeling, but you are gonna be hinging forward just a little bit. We're gonna push those arms back. So you want those palms facing the ceiling. I'm using my 5s here. I feel like you could be fine with like a little heavier if you wanted. But we're gonna go right into another move that'll be a little bit more challenging. So I just will warn you for that. Like 5s, you're gonna feel it. All right, so hinging, we're just gonna push back and then come right into that starting position again. Abs in. I don't want you rushing through. Take that little pause at the top and then coming back down. Give me 10. Abs in. 8 more. 7. 6. 5. In 4, we're gonna add a little tap. So you're gonna bring those hands together, those dumbbells. 2 more. And last one. Okay, so this next move, same thing we were doing, except when you come back, we're gonna come in, tap those weights, and then come back down. So up, pause, and that little tap, and then back and down. So 15 just like that, same positioning, everything stays the same. We're just adding or extending that hold, and a little tap just gives you something to do while you're doing it. At least for me. Quick little distraction. Give me 10 here. Abs in. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Almost. Last few. And last one right here. Nice job. Okay, so we're gonna focus on chest and then come back through. Okay, so I am gonna utilize 15s, but I'm also gonna be utilizing my 12s. So whatever you think you might want. And if you're not sure, you just grab them all, just have them kind of in arm's reach. Okay. So I'm going in, we're gonna add in abs just as a little extra, because why not? If you want to take your vest off for this part, you can, no big deal. So we're just gonna go into a nice chest press, alternating single leg lowers. So if you need less, chest press, and you can lift a leg up, or you can start in tabletop, chest press, and then lift a leg, or chest press, alternating lifting that knee. Because I'm gonna keep my legs extended, and I always consider this more like a active recovery for your abs, because they're not working too hard, but they are working to hold those legs up. Okay, so we're gonna press into that chest, and then as you come down, I'm gonna alternate a single leg lower here. If this is not enough for you, you can double it up. You can do double leg lower. I'm actually going a little bit heavier than I normally do with my ankle weights. So I'm gonna keep it with the singles here. But if that's not enough, or if you don't have ankle weights and you need the extra, take the extra. Or middle ground, do one and then do a double and then just go into that other one. So a single, double, other single. Keep going. Past that halfway point here. If you are lighter with the weights that you're using for your chest press and you're a little bit faster, you can just stop when you get to 15 or add an extra credit. Extra credit's always fun. Last 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 2, and last one. If you were doing doubles, you are a champ. Okay, so I'm gonna drop one of my weights here, really close to the same move we were doing, except, okay, first option is to have one of your feet flat. I'm gonna start with that right foot on the mat, left leg nice and straight. Okay, this is your first option. The opposite arm is just kind of however you feel comfortable to kind of help stabilize you, because you're gonna come up or chest press as you lift that leg. And then you're gonna come back down. Press and back down. And back down. So if this is too easy, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift that other leg and hold tabletop here. So it'll just float the whole time. Now, if you need kind of middle ground, do your chest press, come back down, and then lift this leg for a moment and then come back, okay? So if you find that holding it's too much, just lift it in between, okay? All right, 15 here. Make sure that back is nice and flat. Holding that leg up. 15. 2. Arms in. 10 more. 8. 5. 4. Back stays nice and flat. 3. You don't have to let that leg go all the way down if you're struggling to keep that back flat or find that you're compromising that form. Modify a little bit. Last one. Nice job. Down with that arm. So we're gonna go into some nice little skull crushers before we move on to the other side for that chest press. Okay, so single weight. You can go double here if you'd like. That arm goes above that head. And we're just gonna press. Pressing here. Okay, so for this round, you guys, I'm having you put that weight like right above the head. However you wanna have those arms. Sometimes I have them more open palm towards the ceiling. And sometimes I have them like I have now where I clasp those hands together. You wanna keep those arms in view, so don't let those elbows flail out to the side. But back stays flat. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, abs in, 3. Nice job. And last one. Okay, so we're gonna go into that other side, so make sure you switch here. Chest press, one foot is flat on the mat, switching, so the right leg is straight here. You're gonna go into that chest press. However you want that arm, you can use to support your head, you can have off to the side, whatever feels comfortable for you. You're gonna chest press as you lift that opposite leg. Again, if this is easy for you, you need a little extra, you can chest press and then go into that leg lift, or you're gonna float it with me. So we just have 15 though, okay? Floating that leg, and then up. Nice job. Pressing as you're reaching across. 8 more right here. 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Okay, so we're going back into that skull crusher. I'm gonna progress mine with extra weight. So I'm gonna do 2 dumbbells instead of the 1. Whatever you feel comfortable with. So I have 15s here. But if you are doing extra heavy, you can just cut down on the reps. So instead of 15, do 10, whatever you can do. Okay, but take your time pressing through. Nice job. Right above that head and then pressing back. Because I'm going to have us change this up, which is why I was trying to be clear about where you're tapping that weight, because we're going to change this up, but we'll go a lot lighter for the next, when we get back to these. 8 more. Make it challenging. Again, make sure you can see those elbows. Last 6. 5. Hopefully you're really feeling it. I am. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Nice job, you guys. Okay, going back to the beginning, chest press, alternating single leg lowers, okay? And then we'll go back in for one more round, finishing the way we began. Okay, back up into that single leg lower. Again, you can do double if you want. If you want to make this harder, you can hover those arms above instead of resting them on the mat in between, if that makes sense. So instead of letting those elbows rest on the mat as you lower the leg, you'll just kind of keep it slightly hovering just above. So keeping that tension on. Nice job. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Okay, same exact move, single side for the chest press, okay? Single side, lifting the opposite leg, and then coming back down. Extra credit floating this knee or lifting the knee, so go into your chest press, and then lift in between, okay? This is our last round. I'm definitely feeling my abs, but like I said, I've increased those ankle weights. So if abs are too easy, get some ankle weights. It really makes such a difference, let me tell you. Okay, so floating that leg in tabletop press. Nice and controlled. Make sure that back's staying flat. So if it's arching, don't go down as far with that leg. You can keep it to that middle point and then come back up. Keep going. 7 here. 6. 5. 4. Arms in the whole time. 3, 2, and last one right here. Nice job. So we're just gonna switch sides right into the other side. We're gonna finish with skull crushers, but like I said, I'm gonna go a lot lighter because we're gonna change it up. I always feel like the other round, this other way, I'll show you guys, is much more intense. Just keeps tension a little bit longer. Okay, right leg straight, right into that chest press, and then lifting that leg, where you're keeping the leg lifted with me. Last round, 15. Let's go. Arms in. And again, if fatigue is starting to set in and you find that back arching, just don't lower all the way. You got it. Just 10 here. 8. So close. 6 more. 5. 4, 3, 2. So good. Last one. Woo, baby, those are kicking my butt. Okay, so I'm trying to think if 12s are too much, because I feel like I'd probably do these with, if you had like 8 pounds, if you're fairly close to the weights that I use, then I would say probably like 7s, 8s. Let's see how the 12s work. Again, the goal is to be controlled here. So before with the skull crusher, I was having you guys go right above the head and then pressing up from, like, you know, it's just right above the skull crusher. So this time it's gonna be right at that temple almost, and you're gonna push up, okay? So you're coming down, quick pause, and then push back up. You just have 10 of them, so 5 less reps, but these are more intense. It just keeps tension on or doesn't release it. At least for me, these feel a lot more intense. It releases it, but with the skull crushers, you have 2 points of release. You've got the top and you have the bottom. Almost there. 4 more. 3, 2. Definitely feeling these. Last one. Woo, baby. Okay, I'm keeping the same exact weights. You can definitely go probably heavier here if you wanted to, but what we're gonna do is you're gonna set those weights, just a quick little tap, but it'll be on that chest. Palms are facing your toes, and you're just gonna push out. So really similar to what we just did, just different angle here. Press back, quick chest tap, push back up. Give me 10 more, just like that. 10, abs in, back stays flat. 8, or as flat as you can if you've got a vest on. 6 more. You should be feeling these, and if not, you need a heavier weight. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. Okay, so like I said, we're going back to that first move, kneeling, or if you prefer, you can go standing, standing if you wanted to. We're going back to the beginning. So on those knees, if you're with me, or you can do standing up here. We're just pressing back, quick little pause, and then coming back to that starting position, but don't rush through and not get your little pause. We want a little pause here. Push back and then down. I have my 5s here. You're welcome to go heavier. Abs in. 10 here. 9. And then we'll go into that little progression. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. So we're going into that little tap. So back, tap, open, and down. Back, tap, open, down. Nice job. Abs in. Don't rush through. Give me 10 more here. 10, 9. Try not to let momentum. I don't want you sweeping. I don't want you doing that, okay? We're pressing, tapping, keeping it very controlled. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job, you guys. Okay, so a couple more moves, or let's just finish with, I'm gonna have you guys go back onto your backs. I'm going back to my 12s, or keeping the 12s. Okay, back to that move that we finished. Pressing here. Just 10. Or sorry, starting with that skull crusher. Back flat, but this is the skull crusher where you just go to that temple and then back up. Let me scoot forward a little bit here. Tap that temple and then back up. But just 10 of them here. Give me 5. And then we're going right into that other move. Woo, baby. You should be feeling these. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Woo, almost muscular failure for me. Definitely feeling those 12s. Okay, tapping to that chest, palms facing those toes. Press up, and then back to that tap. 2, 3, 4. Did we do 15 last time? I can't remember. Let's just get some extra credit, I guess. Already past that halfway point. If I can even finish them. 6 more. Oh, I gotta drop weight, guys. 5s are not enough for these for me, but 4 more. 4, 3. Hopefully you're getting close to burnout. We've done pretty good, pretty high amount of reps with the triceps we've done tonight. Okay, last chest move I'm having you do. We're gonna do chest flies. And I'm gonna use 12s for these. Open up that chest, coming together. So if you normally do chest presses with 15s, I would say you probably need to go down. For me, 15s are doable but intense, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I'm gonna do my 12s, starting right above that chest, just opening it. And I always kind of think about like giving someone a gigantic bear hug here. Open up that chest, nice fly, and then control back together. So nice and controlled. Again, you don't want to go too heavy here. You want to make sure you don't get hurt. Because of the longer lever, this one's just a lot more intense. So 15 pounds for this one's going to feel a lot more intense than that chest press. The longer the lever, the further away from that body, the more intense it's going to feel. 8 more. 7. 6. Almost there. Last 5. 4 more. 3. 2. And last one. Okay, weights go down. We're gonna go into dips, and then you're gonna reach across. So we're gonna do dips, but we're gonna add in some abs. It's full body here. So you're gonna tap. So you can either be here with that booty still on the mat, dip, and then reach across, dip, and then reach across. So you're just bending at that arm and then reaching across. If this is easy for you, up with that booty, you're gonna dip, and then you're gonna reach across. And if you need more for those arms, but abs you need less, do a dip, drop that booty, and then reach across, okay? All right, let's get 20 here, then we're back to the mat, finish with that last round of the chest flies, finish with these, and then we're done, we will stretch out. Okay, so 20 here, lift those hips up, or you can keep that booty planted. We're gonna dip and reach. Dip and reach. Take your time here, nice and slow for the first few, especially with that leg lift. Or at least for me, when I first started these, it's a lot of moving parts here, especially if you're still working on building up that core. 10 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, back to that fly. We'll finish really quickly with those dips and reach across, and then you're done, okay? All right, right above that chest, back flat, so tuck under just a little bit with that pelvis, keeping that back flat. Nice, good bear hug here. 15, let's go. Abs in, take your time. Focus on keeping it slow and controlled. 10 more right here. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, couple extra credit. I know. I want you to go down, hold for a second, and then right back up, okay? Quick little hold at the bottom, just 1 second, and then come back up, just 5. Open, quick little pause, and sweep back up. 2, 3, 2 more. And last one. Nice job. Okay, last little part. You got it. I know, you got it though. We're just doing 20, just 10 each side. That's a little bit easier to digest. And again, you don't have to lift those hips up. You can keep that booty planted. Otherwise, you're with me. Let's go, baby. All right, up with those hips, dip and reach. Abs in. Take your time. Halfway. 10 here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, baby. 2. And last one. That's it. You guys are done. Ankle weights off. So good. All right, super, super quick little stretch here, you guys. Down dog. Pedaling those heels, swaying those hips. Nice job. Slowly lift that right leg all the way up, bending that leg at the top. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're just gonna step it forward. Back knee can float or rest. I always rest mine. That's just my preference, and I kind of nudge that knee off to the side. Slowly lower that hand, lowering that back knee, straightening that front leg. A couple ankle rolls if you want them. Nice job, you guys. Okay, so from here, you're either gonna keep your hands planted or you can go upright. I like upright, but if the balance throws you off, you don't have to worry about. We're just gonna go through that lunge and then a nice little sweep with those arms, little stretch for those triceps here. Two more. Last one right here. Nice job. And I'm just gonna keep that lunge here and just take that one arm, right arm behind head, grabbing onto the elbow. And you kind of sink into that lunge if you feel like it. Nice job. And other side. Beautiful job. Back to that straight leg, hands come back down. We're just gonna sweep those legs together. Back to that down dog. Pedaling those heels, swaying those hips. Letting that head hang nice and heavy. And slowly lift that left leg all the way up, bending that leg at the top. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, stepping it forward, back knee can float or rest. And nudging that knee off to the side. Or whatever you did for that first side, repeat. Slowly lower that hand, lowering that back knee, straightening that front leg. Ankle rolls if you want them. Awesome job. And from here, you're either gonna be hands planted or upright, up to you. We're going back to that lunge with that little sweep. Nice job. 2 more just like that. And last one. Awesome job. And we're gonna go back into that nice tricep. And switch. Awesome job. Back with those legs together. Down dog here. And from here, you're either gonna walk your hands back or feet forward. Either way, we're just transitioning into that nice forward bend. And from here, I'm just gonna interlace those fingers, opening up that chest. Awesome job. Releasing those arms, just letting them hang. Or grabbing onto those elbows. Awesome job, you guys. Letting those arms hang in on that next inhale, halfway up. And exhale back down. One more time, halfway up. And exhale back down. And on that next inhale, slowly come all the way up. Sweeping those hands up towards the sky. And quick prayer pose. Awesome, awesome job, you guys. Hope you had a fabulous workout. And gotta introduce my new girl. This is Bunny. Isn't she cute? She's a new addition to the family. Anyway, I hope you guys had a fabulous workout. And as always, my name's Ashley. I don't bite, I just burn. So put in those requests. If there's a body part you'd like to focus on, a piece of equipment, within reason, since we're utilizing what we have at home, please put in those requests or let me know in class. Otherwise, have a fabulous night and see you guys next week.